Hey guys, so today I want to talk about something that I think is super important, and that's comfort. The most comfortable thing you should own, in my opinion, next to bras, is shoes. And as a girl that loves to dress up and loves to look nice all the time, I don't like heels as much as I wish I did. They're not comfortable to me, but the main thing I wear is flats, which also can super not be comfortable. So what I want to do in this video is I want to compare two of the best flats I have found and let you guys know about them, because when I was ordering these flats I didn't find a lot of videos helping me make this decision, and I wish I did. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make one. So the shoes I'm comparing today are my Tieks to my Cranes. Both of these are ballet flats. I'm sure everyone's heard of Tieks. They're like everywhere now. Cranes are from the Philippines. They're not as well known. They both have, wow, this is disgusting. I'm sorry you're seeing this. They both have the bottoms with the padding so that you can like fold them up to travel. They come with cute little bags so you can put them in your things to travel with, and they're great. They're leather. And yeah, so starting with my comparison is the prices. So the price of Tieks is $175, but it does have free shipping. So it's rather pricey, but the shipping is free. So that's pretty cool. But then the Cranes are not nearly as expensive. I think they're $54. I will put the correct number here because I forgot to look this up before I made this video. That's Stephanie. But shipping is expensive. It's like 40 something. Again, I'll put the actual number here because I didn't look it up. It's been a while since I ordered these. So you're gonna end up being able to buy two of these for the price of one pair of Tieks, but you're paying a lot of shipping. So when it comes to quality, I like both of them. I think they're both great shoes. My Tieks and all Tieks, they don't really have padding per se in the heel or in the toe, which if you're gonna be on your field day, I think is pretty important. They're still super comfortable, don't get me wrong. But the Cranes have a lot of padding. Like you can kind of just see, like when I squish it, there's padding in there. And these are the old Cranes. There's new Cranes that are out now. Apparently have even more padding. So excited to order those. I'm already in a wait list for a group. It's gonna do a group order to try to save on shipping, so I can't wait till October. I'm so excited. Anyway, the leather, when I first got them, I thought the Tieks looked nicer to me. They seem like they're a tighter leather, and you know, they have the hand sewn insoles, which I think is pretty cool. Gets a lot of like hand care for them. And then again, I'm sorry I'm showing you the bottom. They're so gross. I wear these so often. It's like a leather here, and if you look on the Cranes, it's more of a suede. So these seem they're like sturdier, and these aren't as sturdy. Like these flop a lot more with the same amount of pressure. As for look, I like them both. I think that if you have wider feet, the Cranes are going to be better, because if you look at the two toe boxes, the Cranes toe box is wider than the Tieks toe box. But the seam here is at the same point, and you're going to get the same amount of toe crack showing as you would in either of them. So I like these more. They fit to my foot better, but that also leads me to a point that I don't like. So like if you have your toes in here, like you can, that's my finger obviously, but you can like see where it was, where on the Cranes you can also see. But like I feel like because these are wider, my toes aren't as cramped up to the top. I've heard that I could just put moleskin in these and it will fix it, so I'm gonna try that. The backs. So I wear flats, like I said, religiously, and I'll wear these for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. And if I wear my Tieks for 2 or 3 weeks straight, this, even though it's cushioned and it's super comfortable if you're wearing it only for like 2 or 3 days, after a week or so it starts to dig in a little bit just because it's a lot of pressure here. Where on the Cranes you have this flap here, kind of spreads out the pressure that's on your heel, which I really enjoy. I think it makes it a little bit nicer, but it's not cushioned like the Tieks is, so it's just another piece of leather that's just sitting on your heel. Overall, I think they're both great quality. I definitely wear my Tieks more probably only because they're black. I wear a lot of black. As you can see, I wear a lot of black. But when I get a chance to wear like blue or something like that, I definitely wear these and my feet seem happier. My feet sweat a little bit more in these compared to these, but it's barely noticeable. Neither of them have smelled yet. Like I said, have been wearing them religiously for a month and a half now, I'd say. They're both great quality. If you are interested in trying cranes, but you don't want to take the chance of shipping, because that's the other thing, their return policy is a lot easier for Tieks. So if it doesn't fit for Tieks, you don't wear them outside so they don't get like this, and you return them and they will give you your money back and get a different size. Woohoo, good to go. Cranes, you have to pay for the shipping back to the Philippines to then pay for your new ones to get shipped here. So there's been a lot of people that are involved in Facebook groups that will buy a pair of shoes. Unfortunately, they don't fit them, and they can't send them back, but they don't want to waste all the money with it, so they put them on a Facebook group. That's how I got this pair. I got them through the Facebook group. I think I paid like $70 or $80 for them, which is good considering that person lost out on like some of the shipping costs and such. But people put them up for $70, $80 to get them because they didn't fit them. But Tieks hold their resale value, so if you do decide to get rid of your Tieks, you can sell them for almost $160. I've seen some of them up on Facebook pages for $160, $150, which is a little insane to me if you've been wearing a shoe. And you almost never find them brand new because of the return policy. So those are my thoughts. Like I said, I definitely wear my Tieks more than my cranes. However, again, I think that's just the color. Both have taken a little damage to the heel area. Probably from driving, just driver's heel. But there are colors for both of them in leather dyes. Again, they're on the Facebook pages where it links the correct leather dyes to get for both shoes and each color you get. The other thing that I prefer with Tieks over cranes is cranes only has certain colors in stock in certain sizes at certain times. For example, right now they only have size, I think, 9 and 10 in Onyx, which is the black. And they won't be getting more colors until October, while Tieks has almost all the colors in stock almost all the time. And you can customize them if you want to spend the more money for like the Cosmos ones. Or no, Arabian Nights. Cosmos is cranes, I believe. But I think that's what I like with Tieks more than cranes, is you're not playing a who gets the size first game. But again, you could buy like 2 pairs of cranes for a pair of Tieks, and as a college student, that's a little bit more up my alley. But I totally feel like my Tieks were worth it. I wear them all the time. If I had to rent them for like $3 every day I wore them, I would have made like my money back times 2 already. I wear them consistently. And they don't hurt my feet. They're comfortable. Yeah, I think both are great shoes. They travel really well. They fit the arch of your foot. I have dancer's arch because I danced for most of my life, so it is important for me for shoes to fit my arch and still sit against my feet and not have my foot like out of my shoe, because that happens in certain shoes. And they look professional, which is really important for me as well, because I work in a tech company where I like to dress professionally, so I don't wear sneakers or anything like that usually if I can avoid it. And heels sometimes you wake up and, let's be honest, you just don't want to have to worry about your balance for the day, so you wear flats. But those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, or if you found any other foldable ballet flats that you guys think are up to par with Tieks or cranes that you prefer more, because I'm always interested in buying new shoes. It's a problem. I have a lot of shoes. I think I have like 4 more pairs coming in the mail this week. Kind of a problem, but it's fine. It's fine. So let me know your thoughts down below. If you're interested in mermaidness, check out my mermaid videos. I'll link one up here. And yeah, follow me, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!